know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. What's that plan? Oh, man, that's one of my new singles, man. That's one of my new singles.
Yeah. You can't get on me. I might jump on the stage with a stick on me. Every cornerback with me got a pick on him. Every Glock in it big got a dick on it. How you watching my live won't click on it? I'm a butt out of rolling, no tick on it. They ain't tell you about root, I got a kick on me. I just pray that my dog don't switch on me.
What's good, Reset? What's good? Hope everybody's having a good New Year's. So we gonna get right into this BG seemingly just separating himself from all the Cash Money. Not long ago, BG came out and said something slick about Lil Wayne. Wasn't surprised. BG always had a, I'll say, strenuous relationship with Lil Wayne, and it came out even more when Cash Money fell apart. And this is back in the days. For those of you that know, you know. So I wasn't surprised that BG came out and basically, you know, stood on business on not trying to keep trying to reel in Wayne to do this Cash Money reunion tour, aka Hot Boy tour. Cause you know, Wayne already been saying, I'm too cold to be a hot boy.
Too cold to be a hot boy. I'm too bird to be a hot boy. I make them birds sing like quack boy. Free as a bird in the clouds, boy.
I mean, y'all could decipher that to whatever you want, but I know where that's coming from. And hey, whether Wayne is wrong or right, that's what, you know, he's standing on himself. We don't know the intricacies of what was going on behind all of that mess when they first all broke up. You know, you got BG throwing out little shots here and there about Turk feeling offended somewhat, explaining his side of why he didn't do X, Y, and Z. But this is one that not only was I not surprised, but I knew it was coming. BG threw a little diss to Birdman. And let me tell you something. When Wack 100 came out, right, with the so-called allegations and leaks of BG allegedly snitching, first thing came to mind. Wack 100 is running Cash Money West. And if Birdman is the man that I've been hearing about all my life for the last 25 years, 25 years at that, why would Wack 100 come out with such a thing like allegations of snitching that could stain a BG who's only been out a few months without a cosign or green light from Birdman? And Wack 100 tried to play around with it. If y'all remember him explaining the No Jumper interview when he was, you know, insinuating BG was snitching, he said he left his phone in the car because Birdman tried to call him, yada yada. He tried to make it look like Birdman was pushing back, but let me tell you something. Essentially, Birdman is paying Wack 100 to run Cash Money West. No way Wack 100 would come out with quote unquote allegations about BG without getting a cosign from Birdman. Some people said, what about Slim? Well, what about Slim? The thing I've always respected about Slim don't come out for this internet shit. Keep telling y'all, this internet stuff is undefeated. If you're gonna get knee deep in it, you gotta be ready for what's to come with it. And you know what? Slim move like a boss. He just collect the checks, make the moves. He don't need the fame. That's what I always respect about Slim. Birdman, you can try to stay silent, but some silence is louder than words. And I get it. I get it. You don't want to make it look like, for the optics sake, that, hey, you left BG out to dry with this snitch allegations. But look, Wack 100 would have never came out with such a thing without your cosign or blessing, bro. And you know what? BG probably understood that and said, you know, let me fall back. Because BG now he's saying what you promised him, you ain't delivering. That's why when he first got out and that staged meeting y'all had, that so-called setup of you embracing him with that small ass chain, if y'all watch BG's body language, he wasn't feeling Birdman, y'all. So my conclusion in all of this, you know, scenario is BG gotta just keep moving the way he's been moving. Not saying too much, little shots here and there is just, I mean, could you imagine being locked up so long? I could only imagine the resentment he had for certain people. I'm sure his senses are acute right now. It's up to par with the best of them, because you're behind the walls 12 years in. All you got is this noggin of ours, right? Just this thinking. And I know BG's just thinking to himself, where is all the people that are really there for me that probably never showed up, that probably never pulled up? You feel me? All I'm saying is this. Birdman gave Wack 100 that cosign to release, you know, these allegations, or at least made Wack 100 comfortable enough where he could just stain BG's character, name, all of that. Everything that most of us was waiting for BG to come home about, you know, him being real, standing on business, taking his licks. Well, that's fugazi right now, at least with the optics. I'm not saying BG snitch, but could you imagine somebody connected to your so-called boss who says he's been taking care of BG behind the walls, but now all of a sudden paperwork is released? I'm just saying, bro, it's a dirty business out here, and we've been hearing this about Birdman. And we could look at it on the other side of the aisle and said, hey, we might be rooting for BG because we want to believe that, you know, he's a stand-up individual. We don't know all the real details for sure. I'm just saying hypothetically, I'm playing devil's advocate real quick. Let's just say Birdman was hurt by finding certain things out about BG and didn't want to embrace him the way he would a Lil Wayne, the way he did for NBA Youngboy when Joe Budden was making remarks, and you know, Birdman came out right then and there. Like, you ain't gonna talk about my artist. I ain't see the same energy for 1090, you know, Bobby Hill Jake or Wack 100 releasing documents on BG's name. I ain't see Birdman come out and gave his best act of defending the homie. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, BG's just going through something right now where it's like, you know what, let me just focus on me, because we've been hearing about this Hot Boy reunion tour. So let's go ahead and look at the timeline. Lil Wayne automatically, after hearing all of this, he drops a diss basically on one of his tracks.
Too cold to be a hot boy. I'm too bird to be a hot boy. I make them birds sing like quack boy. Free as a bird in the clouds, boy.
Again, I'm too cold to be a hot boy. And he says other things, you know, in that track that would have you believe he ain't fucking with Cash Money. Definitely ain't fucking with the Hot Boys. Moving forward, BG and Turk seemingly have odds that they gotta work out, and I don't think it's gonna be worked out, personally. Now Birdman is the target of BG's basically my Get Back tour. And I don't know how this is gonna end, but this is a new generation, and they could care less to do their homework about all the ins and outs of all these issues dealing with Cash Money and Hot Boys, whatever. So they're just gonna move on to the other hot artists. So hey, BG, like Terrence Gangsta Williams was saying, you gotta understand what time it is, what day and age it is, and jump in and get back on the grind and push out music. You've been trying to do some of that, but all this extra stuff, people gonna pick sides. That's just what it is, man. So I'm not surprised BG came out, you know, throwing little slick, you know, comments about Birdman. It's already been happening. It's been happening. I would like to know what y'all think about all this. I'm just not surprised, but I would love to have a back and forth in the comment section. Real quick, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscription button. You feel me? Gotta do that. It's free, y'all. Go ahead and hit the notification bell so you can know when we dropping. But again, man, you know, the reset is for Cash Money. Look, put nothing but new folks in there. I don't think a lot of people are even at this point in time or even checking for a Hot Boyz reunion with all this beef and controversy going on. I mean, you got allegations of snitching. Niggas wasn't holding shit down when boys was locked up, whether it was Turk, BG, whoever. Lil Wayne acting like he ain't got nothing to do with Cash Money or the Hot Boyz. Birdman seemingly, you know, gave somebody the green light to tarnish another brother's name. I'm just saying, all this is a mess. So Cash Money, go ahead and reset the whole roster, man. Let's hope NBA YoungBoy stop nail polishing himself and drop back some old bangers. I don't know, but Cash Money, man, y'all looking a little tired right now. BG, keep doing your thing if you are stand up. If you're not, you know, the truth always come to light out of darkness. It is what it is. But again, I would love for y'all to tell me how y'all feel. I'm out, man.